Hey, it's May. That means it's time for another hiking video. Because I haven't done this since the last one. The weather was always shitty, or I had a cold, then my kid had a cold, then the weather was shitty again. So yeah, I think it's time. So tomorrow I am going for a hike and I am also bringing a friend. And we're hiking the Pre-Alps again, actually close to a village called Lenggries, which is south from Munich, like 1 hour with a train. And yeah, this is exciting because I've actually never brought anybody with me on a mountain. I mean, yeah, once 15 years ago or so, but it has been a while. And I'm not good at finding people who want to go on a hike with me. And the friends that I have, they usually just want to chill on a weekend. They don't want to climb a mountain. So I often end up doing this alone, actually. And I'm not saying that you should do that at all, because you should always take someone, especially if you're not used to this kind of terrain. Bring a friend, it's safer that way, okay? But yeah, let's go.
This time I told myself I'd bring less stuff to the mountain. And this applies to everything but my coffee gear, of course. Because this is my thing, having coffee on every peak I hike. So I bring my little Italian coffee maker, a titanium mug, and a stove. For now I ditched my Vargo titanium stove, because I find that the Trangia is just more stable. But maybe I will take it next time. With the stove I also pack a piece of aluminum foil, just your average kitchen foil, and a lighter, and this little steel cross, and the towel to hold whatever gets hot. Because I chose the smaller mountain, I will be hiking below the snow line and not be needing any super warm clothes. I am bringing my puffy vest though. It has been with me forever. I just seem to be unable to get rid of it, because it is so practical and lightweight. Since the weather has been very unstable lately, I also bring my rain jacket. This is the Outdoor Research Women's Helium 2. The only bad thing about it, honestly, is that it doesn't have pockets. But apart from that, I really like it, mostly because it can be packed up super small. My inner layer consists of an icebreaker long sleeve and one of my running shirts. And I found my old buff, so that's coming with me as well. And then some icebreaker underpants and my 10-euro bra from the dollar store. Oh, and how could I forget? I finally got myself some hiking pants. However, I could not find secondhand pants in my length, 30 inches. Only ones that were 3 inches too long for me. And what better time to do the seams of your hiking pants than 9 p.m. the day before the hike, right? So that's what we're doing. Luckily, I am pretty fast at this and I got it done in under half an hour. And I mean, I've been putting this off for a while and I'm actually quite happy that I got it done because of the hike, basically. What do you think? Looking good? This hike is a bit different from the last one. I was not as afraid, but also not as enthusiastic about it as I was with the last trip. I picked the smaller mountain because I wanted to take it slow this time, and because the weather was unstable. So I packed up my gear and tried to get some sleep. However, for some reason that never works. Note to self, if you tell your 3-year-old you go on the mountain the next day, expect them to be more excited than you were and not sleep all night. 6 a.m. I was ready to roll. Not.
Gleis 4, Einfahrt RE 61 nach Mittenwald über Weilheim mit RE 61.
I took the train to meet my friend at the main station. I like this older part of the station, where the regional trains depart. It reminds me of my hometown's old main station, which has a fancy and soulless new building made out of glass, concrete and polished steel now. Anyway, we're getting out of here. The hike starts in Obergries and leads through a quiet and beautiful flat landscape, shaped by fields and long alleys.
What does what mean? What does what mean? I have no idea. It's just the name of a place, I think, yeah.
It is very sunny and hot. Many cars are passing by us on their way to the parking lot at the foot of the mountain. I could also have taken my car, but I am doing this to get into shape. so no parking for me, but walking instead. We can actually see the mountain from here. The small hill over there is our destination. The meadows are really nice for a picnic or just sitting in the sun. And it's a well-known spot around here. It's called Sonntraten, which means sunny trail, I think. And it truly lives up to this name. The trail is much like a little road and not too steep. But since I am still an unfit, sleep-deprived person, I would lie if I'd say it was easy for me. I am very lucky to have a patient hiking companion who waits for me crawling up the hill. The path keeps changing, and we pass many nice meadows, lots of cows, and the view is getting better by the minute. Looking back down, we can see those fields and alleys, which look so weirdly symmetric from up here. A little higher, we find the first peak, called Schürfenkopf, and it is time for that coffee at the summit.
Super awkward if other people are watching you. Like, that's not. Anyway, there's the view.
In Germany, they don't mind other people leaving.
I don't know.
Like the French, for example.
French people think it's weird to vlog? I don't know. I don't think so. I think everyone thinks it's weird to vlog. I think it's weird to vlog.
Nosy, they try to understand what I'm doing here.
I'm not a tourist. I live in Bavaria. Anyway. So yeah, we're on the top and there's the view. And now I'm gonna make some coffee and I'm really happy that we made it up here. Before it started raining, actually it started lighting up a little bit and the weather was really nice. So let's have coffee. That would be like the perfect moment to find out that I forgot fuel. I brought it.
Nice.
It's like an alcohol stove. So, but you're not supposed to put it on something that can burn, you know. I put in a little bit more, so I hope it will last, yeah. But it has to warm up first. And usually it takes a bit for it to warm up, you know, like just a minute or so. And it has to warm up for a minute and then now it's really hot, you see? So I brought more. We can make several coffees.
We used to make coffee when we went to collect olives.
As usual, everyone is staring at the alcohol stove. Those are really uncommon in Germany, I think, and people usually look at me like, is she gonna burn down that forest? She need help with that? But this time, everything works fine. My lighter still doesn't work, but I brought matches. Yeah, just like titanium is not like the most tasty thing. And if you're real stupid like me, then you burn your lip and you go like, oh, nope, nope. Not too shitty. From here we can see some higher mountains, and I feel a bit sad because I'm not in shape to go up there. I really want to be able to do that again, but I also don't want to risk an injury and take it slow. Right after we're done with our little break, it starts raining, and we have to decide whether we want to go up to the other peak. It's just a little bit higher, about 100 meters, and I just saw it on the map and I thought it could be nice. So we decide to try it and turn around if it starts pouring. After all, I want to be the kind of hiker who is comfortable even in these conditions. My goal is to do longer hikes with a tent. So at some point for me this is about dialing in my gear, making experiences and kind of getting out of my comfort zone. We reached the second little peak. It is called Schwarzköpf and it is more of a forest than a real mountaintop. I personally like the exposed and scenic mountains better, but this was a nice trip nonetheless. So we're there at the peak, 100
40 meters. This is what a small mountain looks like. Just trees, no epic view, but it's really calm, it's really nice. A lot of green ceiling and green carpet. And yeah, so I'm happy I made it up this mountain. And now we're going back down and that's it.